Oh, he playing with them Steelers, huh?
This was the scene a moment ago as the Bears emerged from their tunnel.
Style.
Are they and ready for football are we as the Bears get set to match up with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Cody Parkey now ready to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Raheem, what up, player?
They go play action.
What up, man?
First down. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into
Hey, Raheem, we over here getting it in, player.
A really good pickup of 28 yards. So in their territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 47. Now a carry from the former Michigan State man, Le'Veon Bell.
Hey, what you talking? Hey, man, I be trying to beat me, man.
On the pickup there, it'll be 2nd and 8.
Here we go, still now.
On 2nd down, here's Roethlisberger. And his throw's going to be...
Hey, but see, the thing is, man, like, I'm so used to doing shows with y'all, you know, I don't let loose when I be by myself.
Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Now Roethlisberger. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack. Back at the 47-yard line. Danny Trevathan with a big-time sack on 3rd down.
What's happening?
And it'll be a loss of 7. On 4th down, here comes the Steeler punter Jordan Berry.
What's happening? What's happening?
Tariq Cohen is deep for the Bears.
Hey, oh man.
And a great job.
Hey, Raheem, they over here clowning me about my voice, man.
At about the 3-yard line.
Gotta go.
Here's carry number 1 for Jordan Howard. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Hey.
And that's frustrating for
I know Styles ain't watching, but he about to get this work.
And on the first play, they give up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on 1st down. That's what they talk about us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
Hey, don't talk to him. Don't talk to him. Because when the season starts, he going to be real quiet. Queen James. That's my. Hey, I don't know who that is.
A give left side to Howard. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
You see that hole? That joke was huge.
Let's go. Come on, gotta go.
And they'll go with the ground attack here.
Yes, sir.
From here to run.
Get out of there. Oh, come on, man. Come on with the shoestring tackle.
Gets into enemy territory. That good for 22 and a first down. Relatively small sample size, but that's his longest run of the first quarter. Bounced it out to the outside to make it successful.
And to get there, you actually need some help. It's not just your pure speed getting to the corner, making sure that the blocking is taken care of inside so the pursuit doesn't get you. And oftentimes, those wide receivers, tight ends that might be flexed out, they've got to control the edge and make sure no one from the outside can spill the play before he gets there.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and
Yeah, you see that animation right here? That was touchdown,
0
man.
yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. On second down, Trubisky. And nearly an interception.
I put it back on just now, but I had it off earlier.
But instead,
Shoot, man, it looked about the same to me.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense.
Man.
And fell harmlessly to the ground. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they can come up with something here on third down. On third down, Trubisky. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. T.J. Watt in there to drop him for a 4-yard loss, and it'll be fourth down. O'Donnell
Hey.
to punt as he gets this one away. Now Brown. He spins free.
Hey. Earlier, you saw Eddie put that picture of the Bears in there. I thought he was like poking at me. I thought he was talking jump by me. I'm like, hold up, man, I ain't even say nothing to him.
60 yards here. They want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did.
It was two Bears in there, two cuddly Bears.
Just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs.
Then I said, oh, he's talking about Teddy.
And he's going to be taken down here.
That's a good trade, though, man.
In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith.
Here we go. Let's go. Take 2 of them.
On second down, it's Bell. Bell sheds him off. And he is
Hey, Teddy gonna be nice, man. I mean, I think that's like a future investment.
Gain of 13.
I know every time we watch Le'Veon Bell play, we think about him making people miss the
Who in chat? Oh,
but you remember he came out of Michigan State as a
me, Tight,
and he still has those
Cobra, and Queen James. You don't know him.
Underrated part of his game. On first and 10, it's Roethlisberger. This is caught by Antonio Brown. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. So our Madden cover guy, Antonio Brown, with a catch. He turned 30 back in July. He's been nagged a little bit by a quad injury, but they think he'll be perfectly fine by game 1.
Hold up, man. How'd you get thrown into this?
He understands his body very well. They'll bring him along.
No, I have nothing.
I just love the way he shows up at camp every year. 2 years ago, comes in a Rolls Royce. How about this year? Helicopter. Cannot wait to see 2019 private jet. What are you thinking?
Yeah, I was thinking 1 if by land, 2 if by sea. Can he navigate a boat through the 3 rivers? I don't know. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game
of
mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to the out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Tackle made there by Bilal Nichols.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run.
Let's go.
On second down, Roethlisberger pushing him away.
Popped it right out there.
Roethlisberger hooking up with Brown to get the Steelers a first.
All right, let's make this little adjustment.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now a first down carry by Bell. They find some open field here. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. The first drive this unit had, they punted. This drive, much more polished, just looking crisper, aren't they, moving the ball?
Maybe the first drive was a little bit of a wake-up call. Probably a little bit angry that they had to punt the ball away the first time they had it. Got motivated, got to the sideline, said, okay, let's not let that happen here as we take over again.
Now Roethlisberger to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he is out of bounds just a yard.
Big man ain't got no wheels like that, man.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Big Ben with his size, sometimes it still surprises me when he can dance for a first.
He's the preeminent quarterback at taking contact, shedding it, and turning it into a big play. You know what they say about him? It's not the first 3 seconds of the play that you're worried about with him. It's the next 3. Takes the hit, and now he creates a big one.
A gain of 3, second down.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Back with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's Steeler football to begin quarter number 2. They face a 2nd and 7 to start things out.
Yeah, man, time to eat, man. So this going to Le'Veon again.
Now they'll throw it with Roethlisberger toward the center of the.
I bet the halfback wheel again. Yep. Oh nah. He was looking at him though. It was almost similar to that halfback wheel he ran.
Physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. On third,
there you go, Big Hicks.
And he'll be well short of a first
Put your
down
foot to
as
it,
he
Si.
stopped again right at the line of scrimmage. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom, quick, and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
And Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break
Yeah, man, I'm going to have to bring it out.
Right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle. Right? No big plays given up. No balls over your head.
90 million.
Bend.
Hold on, how much guaranteed?
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on.
one?
What does that mean, break out? That just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Onto the field now come the Bears. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of
man
your
want to get
offensive
paid.
line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys.
Yeah.
Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
And his throw is incomplete. Well, hey, we got to get in the AFC Week 1 talk. We talked about the NFC and what to look forward to on their schedule, but there's some great AFC games as well.
And many people believe the AFC West is as good a division as there is in the NFL. How about this for an opener? The Kansas City Chiefs headed to take on the Los Angeles Chargers. Patrick Mahomes, the new quarterback for KC, has to deal with the pass rush of Joey Bosa and Melvin Ingram of the Los Angeles Chargers.
Big
the
hit.
second one that catches my eye is Houston at New England. The Texans always trying to measure themselves against the Patriots. Now they get back Deshaun Watson. They get back J.J. Watt and Whitney Merciless, and they take on the defending AFC champs in Foxborough.
And one crossover game that's pretty interesting. How about Jacksonville against the Giants?
What I like about that one is you have a Jacksonville team that came so close to getting to the Super Bowl last year, but they and the Giants have a similar philosophy about how to play the game. They're going to be physical. They want to run the football. So Leonard Fournette for Jacksonville and the rookie for the Giants, Saquon Barkley, you could both get a lot of carries in that game. And last but not least on that one, how about Pittsburgh at Cleveland? People don't think about that game very much, but this has been the summer of the Cleveland Browns in preseason. With Baker Mayfield,
they gonna get some replacements like Chirac
with a big win over Pittsburgh.
On first down, they run with Howard. 20, and he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
He'll get it up the middle. That gets him 3 yards.
Yeah, Eli gonna be all right. He better shoot.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run.
Get in there. There you go.
End zone touchdown, Bears. Jordan Howard, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bears are in for 6. And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive. And how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
Parkey with the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead.
Hey, don't y'all say nothing.
Here's Parkey now.
The snitch. Hey, the snitch is on the stream. Don't say nothing.
This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Yeah.
Now out come the Steelers. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were within range of scoring a touchdown.
He said we wired up. Hey, y'all be quiet, man.
On that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point.
The kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the post.
We got talking codes.
Contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped in the contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
Oh, good run.
I don't know about that. Super tall.
Shifts past
man, so he just gonna spin all the way down the field.
Kiss him goodbye.
That was a good run.
End zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Le'Veon Bell, 81 yards.
Can't give up that, Jay.
Steelers get the quick strike touchdown. Boswell good with the extra point, and the lead is now 10-7.
Hey, I was trying to strip him on Randy.
Boswell on now to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Hey, Randy. Hey, where your cop buddies at, man? Hey, share my screen with him.
Now heading back out onto the field, and it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen. And he will fight his way forward to about the 23-yard line. T.J. Watt in on the tackle.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. And this is Gabriel on the catch. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes
where you going with that blanket?
Your receiver can't handle
it. It's 8 o'clock.
He pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching.
Yeah, I seen him.
Stayed in sync.
My son threw me off. He going downstairs with a blanket.
And as he dragged across each zone,
knowing it's 8 o'clock time for him to go to bed.
Communicating, there he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But taking it big time.
Hey, I need one.
Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game.
I need one, man, so everybody know to be quiet.
There by James Washington. He got 29 yards that time. You know, when I see passes like that, I'm reminded of something you and I talked about yesterday. Big Ben was a wide receiver the first 3 years of high school.
Oh, man.
The coach's son.
Lord have mercy.
I think he's made the most of it.
It's always the coach's son, isn't it? But you know where it helps him? When he looks
Lord have mercy. I'm just striking it down on the calendar.
He actually has wide receiver's eyes when he's throwing the ball.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Man, stop it. That ain't the point.
Let's go. Eight.
Now Roethlisberger to throw on 2nd down. Got him in. It's Brown. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is,
I think so.
And I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play. But what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything. And sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another 1st down.
Hurry up, let's go. Eight.
They'll throw on 1st down with Roethlisberger. This is Bell on the dump off. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Roethlisberger coming up
a lot.
1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
I was pressing a lot. I couldn't catch up with him, though.
2 minutes to go here in the 1st half. We're back to Soldier Field following this short break.
Let's go. 4 down.
They'll go again with Bell. And spins away. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
All right, Styles. So we just gonna run tosses and sweeps. I got you, Styles.
And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Boswell on now to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. Now the Bears offense ready to take over again. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Yeah, and let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
Robinson's got it. Room to run inside the 40. And finally down at the 32-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver.
You talking about
that makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route,
I seen
something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
11 more on that one and another first down. That opening drive rhythm continues right into play number 3.
Whatever they decided that they wanted to run before the game, it's working pretty well for them right now. Moving the ball downfield at a nice rate. And guess what? I think the chain crew might have to get a little oxygen over there. They have to keep moving downfield with first downs on each play.
Buying time to his left. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
No gain on that run, and while this team is down, they're not out of it by any stretch of the imagination. Maybe you just have to think about...
Oh, come on.
Intercepted. Picked off by Bud Dupree. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it?
I shouldn't have threw that.
They throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. He's going deep for Brown. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Kyle Fuller there defensively.
Yeah, he's trying to make a point, but...
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They'll run it now out of the gun. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter.
I needed a field goal out of there.
Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep. Oh, look at the Jew. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this 3rd quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the 2nd half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the 2nd half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
And while there is no gain on that run, we do know coaches whose identity is rooted in taking it almost to the limit and then changing things up on you down the stretch. I think we're getting really close to that point in time, though, where the identity may have to go out the window, and they've got to go a little bit faster in order to try and win the game.
Looking deep for Gabriel. This is taken in. It's complete. And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40. They give him a gain of 38. operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Trubisky with a give to Howard. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Yeah, he should have been trucked.
Now Trubisky to throw on 2nd.
Oh, get out of here.
Intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And his guys
His back was turned. I thought
at the 28-yard line.
his back was turned. Now he still picked the ball off.
So let's prognosticate about the regular season. NFC.
Can we overanalyze?
Yeah, I want to overanalyze too.
He ain't even looking at the ball. He just put his hands up.
Let's start in the East. The Philadelphia Eagles won the Super Bowl last year, got better in the offseason. I think they win their division again, although Dallas will make a strong run at them.
Okay. And the South, you were
Hold up.
like Atlanta.
So Martell starting for Ohio State?
Tough division. 3 teams in the playoffs last year. Atlanta, New Orleans, which won the division, and Carolina.
Going west, who do you have out there?
The Rams. They took over for the Seahawks last year. I expect them to stay on the top of the heap.
Yeah, he was cocky, man.
A lot of excitement in San Francisco with Jimmy Garoppolo.
In the North, can Green Bay overtake Minnesota?
They can, but I don't think that they will. I think the Vikings defense carries them home. Kirk Cousins, their new quarterback. The Packers will challenge in a big way, but keep an eye on Detroit as well.
Here's Roethlisberger.
Oh, come on, man. Let me run straight. That's a pick 6.
3-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
That's a straight. I got a beeline straight to the darn end zone.
Come on, gotta go, gotta go.
A give to Howard. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
I mean, he fits their system.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game,
Hey,
but
that
they certainly can't fault the effort of this man.
that big 77 boy, he was nasty too. That was a big boy.
And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
On first, they go right back to Howard. Trucks over it.
Yeah, he did.
One tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Yeah, him.
This is Howard on 2nd down. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Lock it.
Well, as the play call comes in on 3rd down, you have to think about 4-down territory here. Down a few touchdowns.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago.
Hey,
Jordan Howard.
you see when the old dude mashed his head in the ground?
And the Bears use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
Hey, the Bowers dude, man, I ain't too sold on him, man. Like,
here's Parkey now, set to kick it away.
yeah, they was terrible.
Fielded about a yard deep.
Yeah, he gonna Wake Forest.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here
Yeah.
at the 30-yard line.
Yeah.
Now the Steelers,
Hey, man, I don't care what nobody said. I would have went back to my old school, man. That's what I would have did.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a first and
Probably
10
not.
right at the 30. They'll start out on the ground with
Get him, Floyd.
and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in
From-
this one, but
oh,
this time
yeah.
they get him behind the line.
I don't know about you, partner, but I'm rubbing my eyes after that play. Did we just see that runner not get yardage? A big-time play by the defense. It does happen occasionally, even against the best running backs who are having big days.
Let's go.
fake to Bell. Now it's Roethlisberger. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Aaron Lynch. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9.
Oh, really?
So the sack, and now a 3rd and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger. They'll run it now out of the gun. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Here's Jordan Berry now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. That's taken on the 25. Well, that'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt, and the Bears take over. The Bears offense now gets set to head back onto the field. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. And I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. They want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
On 1st down, Trubisky flushed out right. Now he's going to let it go deep right sideline. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. He was trying to hit Taylor Gabriel that time. And now it's 2nd down.
I had to go for a big play once.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. On the handoff, this is Howard. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. 9 yards on the pickup there as he'll be left with 3rd and 1.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
The Bears on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Again, it's Howard. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Lost a yard. All right.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers
Go ahead
making
and use
plays
my
near
coach's
the line of
discretion.
scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll indeed go for it with Trubisky. And they'll find Shaheen, the tight end. He will have the 1st down as he's brought down up near midfield. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
Them shoes over right there.
Running with Howard.
Oh, get the block, Daniel.
This one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter
Oh,
how
Nagy.
you phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
You missed the block, man. Oh, Daniels.
Hurry!
On 2nd down, here's Trubisky. He's going to flip that.
Wow, nobody blocked.
It's complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific.
Damn, boy, I'm ready for the. I'm ready to see these
and done
cuts.
with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and
Yeah.
caused a nice play for lost yardage.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Trubisky. He's going to dump that off to his running back, Cohen. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38.
I must do that too late.
They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
Yeah, he did.
Trubisky now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. They run with Howard. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz.
See if I can get him. See if I can catch him with this.
They end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Lock in, lock in.
They run play action for Howard. Now Trubisky. He'll rifle this one deep right. And this is caught inside the 5. And they do stop him, but he takes it all the way to the 2. And that one results in 35 yards.
Come on, come on.
On 1st and goal, Howard. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. Back now at Soldier Field. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Howard all alone in the backfield on 2nd and goal.
Lock in, lock in.
They give it to him running left. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that is going to set up 3rd and goal. They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. On 3rd and goal, Trubisky. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Stephon Tuitt, the former Notre Dame man. In there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that'll lead to a 4th down. And Parkey's kick is good. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the 4th quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
They go play action with Roethlisberger.
Oh, yeah. He runs a bunch of them.
Akeem Hicks in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. So the sack, and now a 3rd and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. He's going to wind up and air it out. And this is going to be intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it, and his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the 4th quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10. They go with Howard to begin the drive. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, every last one of them failed.
Gotta go.
Now Trubisky. Throw left side complete. It's Burton. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Now Howard.
Come on.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
I was trying to juke
Praised
him.
him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there.
Let's go. We're on the ball after this.
Now it's Trubisky. Going up top for Miller. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up 3rd.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
The Bears on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 9. Now it's Trubisky. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Burton. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. And they'll go on the ground. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Well, he was stopped on that play, but he's had plenty of carries all afternoon. Every now and then the defense is going to win one, but I don't think they'll shy away from handing it to him the rest of the game.
On 2nd down, Trubisky. Being chased out left. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
The Bears on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This will be 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Trubisky. Finding Gabriel complete. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15. That one goes for 24 yards. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. Just they move, and they know it affects the defense, because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary, and I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open.
Trying to figure out why he stood a step. Like, just run.
A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line.
They're right there at the 1. No gain, but don't let that stop you. Line back up and keep going at them. If I'm them, I'm thinking about going at it 4 straight times.
They get it to him running left. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
That's a really alert defense there, because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. On 3rd and goal, Howard. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. 4 yards, that gets him close to the goal line, but it also brings up a 4th and goal. Have to
I should have just dove.
Don't you?
No question about it. Look at the clock. Look at the situation. Kick the field goal.
Bruh, my man stopped stutter stepping.
Time for a break. We'll come back and see how it all shakes out after this. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This for the lead in the final stages. And Parkey's kick is good. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's
who you
how
play?
we analyze it. If the other team scores, they score too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
Out comes the Steeler offense now, ready to see what they can do here.
Let's go, let's go. These two.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. And they get him down, but not before
There's a toss again.
Across the 40-yard line. The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
Let's go. Eight.
He'll look to throw. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster.
Wow, really? He caught that?
Get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. They'll wind up with 7 on the dump-off, but it'll set up 3rd down. The Steelers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. Back to throw. He's going to leave this.
Not you gonna get me that spin this time, player.
And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And they'll find Washington. That's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And now before this 1st down play, we're going to get a timeout here as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game.
Let's go now.
He's back to throw. Flush to his right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
Well, you know you don't want to make a mistake in that area, so you make sure you make a smart throw. Throw it out towards the sidelines. If you overshoot your guy, so be it. It's just the incompletion that we saw there.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Back to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Now it's Roethlisberger. And he's got caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
So for those of little faith, guess what?
I was playing them for that.
They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest.
Yeah.
I wonder if that was a play they were holding. Play that they just knew would work from past experience.
Well, I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before.
I was playing them for the wheel route
drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Oh, a little bit more speed.
Weave his way up, all the way up, a few yards shy of midfield.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
One last shot for Trubisky. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to